Welcome to another episode of the Amazon Brand Story Podcast. Shawn, I absolutely love digging into entrepreneurs' backstory about, what is it that they're building? What is it that makes them so passionate? Why is entrepreneurship so important to their lives? And today, Shawn, we have a very, very special guest, which is Yasser, the founder of TrueFresh. Yasser, welcome to the show.
Hey,
Hi,
yes, sir.
how are you?
Hey, we're
Yeah,
really
this
good.
Yep.
the whole idea for this show, Seth, as you know, is to bring to the attention of Amazon buyers all over of really the face, the name, the person behind the brand. A lot of times we forget that there's actually a human on the other side of a transaction on both sides, the consumer and the product owner. And Yasser, I know that you developed an amazing product, also known as True Fresh. We're going to dive into what that product is, but before we do, Seth has a little background information to dig in on you. So thank you for joining us on Amazon Seller Brand Stories, Yasser.
Thanks for the opportunity, Sean. I appreciate that.
Well, Yasser, we are really excited to have you today. I think everybody is more excited to deal with companies when they know who they're dealing with and they can see and associate a face to the brand. You know, you had Steve Jobs with Apple and you have Elon Musk with Tesla, and everybody just resonates more when there's a real person because people are what matters, right? So, Yasser, let's dig into your story about TrueFresh because a lot of these stories of these smaller brands out there never get shared, and that's what we're going to do today. So, Yasser, start us at the beginning. How and why did you start your business, and bring us through that story, will you?
Okay, thanks, for this opportunity. Actually, I start, as entrepreneur, in 2016. At that time, I decide, to start my business because I don't like to stay work, from paycheck to paycheck and, take vacations. Anyway, I start my journey with eBay, and I moved to Amazon since I realized that the Amazon is the right horse to start my business with. And we start with a small brand, and after that we jump to True Fresh. True Fresh was a really my a real start. When I start realize that my wife, she was using a lot of cleaning products, and some of them they are not working good, some of them they are amazing. So it came to my mind, why we don't start our brand, and try to find a product that really it's amazing, and with the economic prices, and support the United States family.
That's a,
So, Yasser, let me ask you if I can, because I'm really intrigued about your product, the way you explained it to me. Where did you come up with the idea of True Fresh? I mean, was it a personal experience? Was it an issue that you had or a problem that you wanted to solve for yourself? Where did you come
Yeah,
up with this amazing idea of True Fresh?
that's great. Actually, yeah, we are always facing, that, there is a lot of bad smells come from, our washing machines, and sometimes, the hair of the pets that, stick on the washing machine. By the time, it's bring, a lot of bad smells, bacteria, and all these things. So,
Okay, so let me ask you,
yes,
as a consumer, if I'm doing laundry, so
yeah,
every time that I do a load of laundry, I'm picking up a little bit more soap scum, some residue from the chemicals that we're using, maybe some pet hair sticking to the seal in my washing machine. And
exactly.
every time I put my clean clothes in there, they're not coming out as fresh as they should. So how often should I use a product like True Fresh to clean the inside of my washing machine before I wash my laundry? I've always said, when you go into a public restroom, Yasser, I can't wash my hands, or I can't come out with clean hands in a dirty restroom. So how can we come out with clean clothes in a dirty washing machine, right? How
Great
often do I need
question.
to do this?
That's great. Actually, usually every single month we are, use, this regular cleaning. Sometimes if we are using, our machines a lot, we will need to clean every 2 week. So it is depend about the usage, and it is depend about, what kind of, items that you put. Sometimes people even they, washing their shoes inside the washing machine. So they need to, yeah, exactly. You know,
Yes, I
they
wash my shoes in the washing machine, so I'm guilty. and then I put my socks in there and my t-shirt. So this is disgusting. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. So thank you for bringing this up.
Yeah, so when we clean those kind of items, we need immediately, do the cleaning cycle for the machine to make it, always fresh and clean. Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly makes True Fresh work? What is the magic in the formula? Why does it work so well?
Good. Most of the people, they are looking, and I was one of them, looking, what, the advertising inside, what they written over the box, like, double formula, very effective, two faster cleaners, but after that I realized that what the chemical inside, that product, and is that the chemical, is that really powerful and effective, and is the, product also, meet the, our environment in United States, like, eco-friendly, never, harsh or do irritation to the skins. These things is important.
So, Yasser, that shirt you're wearing, it's awfully bright white. Is this a product of True Fresh? I mean, are you
Yeah.
using your own product in your home, or is this just something you're peddling on Amazon?
No, no, this is we are using in my home, and I can show you most of my products here we are using in home. And usually we never, sell a product, without testing, do every single kind of testing, and record all these testing, to see. If we don't believe about what we are sell, we cannot really sell. Maybe we will sell for 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, but after that, the whole, sell chain will be, collapse, because we are not believe on the brand.
Yeah,
So
I
our
agree.
brand, we are tested, all the time. We are using them, in my home. Even sometimes we are joking, me and the family, say, okay, you will say use True Fresh, So, so always we are joking, have this kind of joke with my daughter and my son, yeah,
So
we try a lot, and we use our products, regularly in my home.
yes, or that speaks volumes because some people out there are selling products that they would never use because they're just trying to make money. And that's why we actually record this podcast. And we love to share these stories because it's people like you who really care about the people behind or that are actually using the product. So, can you just walk us through, like, for your family, what does True Fresh mean as a business? Are you guys working on this as a family business? What does True Fresh mean to you guys?
You know, Actually, the whole my life is about, working in Amazon. We are working. I am, working from morning till night. My family, all of them, they are involved with me. They are listening, to my ideas. They are sharing with me, their experience about the products. Also, my wife, she's now, try to jump on Amazon business. She would like to have her brand. So we are really, our life inside my home is all about Amazon. We are,
I love that.
yeah,
So, my life was all about Amazon for several years, and now we're fortunate enough, we're in a position, Yasser, to help other Amazon sellers. So that's why we created the Amazon Seller Brand Story podcast to make other consumers aware that not all products are created equal. So if you could get into the minds of your customers on Amazon before they make the purchase of a product to keep their washing machine fresh, what question would you hope that a buyer would ask before they make a decision on buying a product like True Fresh, and what should people look out for on Amazon? Because as we know, if it looks too good to be true, it often is, right?
yeah. Actually, all the time, the buyers need to ask, himself, when they look to a product in general, not relate with, with my brand, or if he see that, there is, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, 7-in-1, that's mean this product is very generic, and can, solve multiple things, but not strong enough to solve one thing. But if you go with a product that is specified, that, will help you to fix a certain problem, that product will be a really, the right product to solve your problem, because especially with, when you go with, chemicals, all these things, because you will have the same weight, but you will need to have different, components, different chemical things.
Yeah, sir. I love that you say that.
Yeah.
We always talk about intensity of focus. Like if you are working on something, but it's one of 20 different projects you're working on, you probably are not doing a very good job on any of the 20 projects. But if you have one focus and you're
Yeah.
trying to solve one thing really, really well, then a lot of times you'll get a lot better results. And when we look at your products, like you have thousands and thousands of happy customers, and you can tell that because you have amazing reviews and you have thousands of them. So you have
Yeah.
all these people that are saying this product does this thing really, really well. So we have a few minutes to go here, Yasser. So can you walk us through somebody who is out there, living their life? They have a washing machine, they have a dishwasher, they need to keep their machines functioning at maximum capacity. They need to keep their machines working as properly as they should. What should somebody be thinking about when they're buying? Like, for instance, let's just spell it out in plain black and white. Your product is a washing machine cleaner and a dishwashing machine cleaner, right? So
Yes.
they're going to run this product through their machine to make the product work better. So what should they be thinking about when they're looking at various competitors? You already called out they shouldn't be buying 4-in-1, 3-in-1 things. They should be getting one thing at a time. Anything else to add there, Yasser?
Yes, you need to understand your washing machine. You need to understand your device. If it's, top loader, if it's, front loader, if it's high efficiency, because some of your machine will not need, a lot of water. Some of your machine will not like a cleaner with a very high foamy, cleaner. So you need to understand first, what your machine like. This is number one. Number two, you will need to follow the guide, all the time. People, they forget to follow the machine guide to, make their
I'm
wash.
guilty.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, I'm guilty. So let me ask you, Yasser, before we end this. First of
Yeah.
all, I want you to be thinking about exactly how listeners of this program can find your product on Amazon. But before I do, for those out there who are talking about pets and children and septic tanks and their clothes, are there any harmful chemicals in the True Fresh product? Anything that's going to mess up the balance, the bacterial balance in my septic tank? Anything that's going to destroy the finish on my washing machine? Anything that is it pet friendly? Do I have to keep it out of the reach of children? Are there any warnings that come with the product?
hmm Actually, all the product, my products or my brand are tested, well with many labs, and all of them are, safe, septic, and they are not contain any harmful chemical things, and we are using it for many years. Everything is well. All my clients, they are happy, and we have a lot of repeatable buyers, and we have a lot of followers and people, they like, the natural thing, and the
But yes, sir. Is it okay for my pets? What if do I have to keep it away from pets and keep it out of the reach of children, or is it
usually.
biodegradable? What?
Yes, usually we should, keep our, cleaners, out, of reach, outreach of the children, the pets, and all of my products is come, with sealed, packing,
Okay.
and it is very hard, to reach by the kids.
Is it landfill and septic tank friendly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Seth.
Okay,
Yep.
very good, Yasser. So um, now let's point people to where they should find your product. So in my mind, Yasser, they should go to Amazon and search for True Fresh. Is that the best way to find you?
Yes, they can find me on, Amazon, and they can find me also on Walmart, right now.
Very good. So search for True Fresh on Amazon or Walmart. You will find Yasser and his products. Take care of your dishwasher, take care of your washing machine, and make sure that your machines that are supposed to be cleaning your dishes and cleaning your clothes are actually clean themselves. Yasser, any final words before we end this?
I just would like, to say thank you, to give me this opportunity, to share, the clients, and to share the buyers, and I am open, please, if anyone have, any, question or, any idea that we can add to our brand, please just, contact us, through Amazon or through, our website, through fresh.com.
I
And
love it.
really, I appreciate your,
So
opportunity.
thank you, Yasser. And when you go to Amazon, you search for the True Fresh product. When you leave your review, make sure you let Yasser know that you saw this on the Amazon Seller Brand Stories. And remember, not all products are created equal. Some people are just out there to make a buck. Yasser wants to make your life better, help you get a better result from your washing machine and keep everything clean and working fresh. We thank you so much for joining us on the Amazon Seller Brand Stories, Yasser. Great interview, and I really appreciate your time today. God bless you.
Thank
Have
you
a good
so
day.
much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
Yasser.
Have a
bye.
good one. Bye bye.